Hi, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing another episode of Character Bingo, where I randomly pick a character, try them, listen to the theme, review their lore, and rate them. At the same time, I am trying to find myself a new main. Alrighty, let's see who we get. It is Giovanna. Huh. Okay. I'm up for it. I'm not gonna lie, the colors are not great for Giovanna. As of my previous video, we're doing character, preview or analysis on this page, the fandom page, instead of Guilty Gear's their own character page, because it just lacks information that I would like to have. So Giovanna is an officer in the Special Operations Unit that protects the President of the United States. Her easy to use is 4 stars, which is nice. I enjoy some simple characters sometimes. I guess I would say for me it's more like easy to pick up and hard to master characters are the most fun. I enjoy a high skill ceiling. Her personality. Giovanna is said to be careful with her words, but still manages to come off as rude and irreverent due to her attitude. Deep down, though, she means well and is especially friendly with children and animals. Due to the unique environment she grew up in, she can also be a bit lacking in social skills and nuances at times. Ray, her spirit wolf companion, is like family to Giovanna and fights at her side. Despite her position as a special forces officer, Giovanna also comes off as lazy. But when push comes to shove, she handles matters as a professional. Oh, sadly she doesn't have much background. Okay, I guess I'll summarize the Guilty Gear Strive part. Not gonna lie, from what I've read here, they did kind of Giovanna dirty. So basically Giovanna arrives to the White House and has few interactions with people, until Happy Chaos comes and brainwashes her co-workers who she has to fight. So as Soul Bad Guy is fighting the samurai Nagoriyuki, Gio saves Soul from him, knowing that the material from his blade can kill Gears like Soul and any godlike beings. Although Giovanna won the first round against Nagoriyuki, she lost on the second round when Chaos took control of the samurai's body. So after that, nothing of note happens connected to Giovanna until the final battle against the godlike Ino. And then basically the good guys won, including Giovanna, and the world is at peace now. And nobody knows what Giovanna is up to after that. Not gonna lie, very lackluster, especially after Nagoriyuki. Oh, Nagoriyuki is such an interesting deep character here. They did her dirty. I gotta admit, she feels like such a side character, and it's unfortunate, especially if you're like a Giovanna main or a fan of Giovanna, and that's what you get. It's unfortunate. Now let's take a listen to her theme. I wanna say it feels a lot less rocky, but knowing themes of Guilty Gear, they will ramp up at some point. Never mind then. Maybe it'll happen later though. It's quite funky. Interesting. Well, so far it seems just Giovanna is just being herself. She's just doing her job as the special forces, and while she's doing stuff, she, I guess, hurts people and does stuff, but she doesn't really care because she's just doing her job, I guess. And this is where it gets rocky, right? Yeah. Huh, that was actually interesting. It feels like when people get close to her, they get hurt. And so she distanced herself from others, just to like, at arm's length to, I guess, not get hurt and not to hurt anyone else either. Or that might be the thing of, she tries to justify keeping people away by saying that I don't want to hurt you, even though she's scared to get hurt herself, and that's why she's like cold metal, I guess, like she is, like the lyrics said before. It seems like maybe she, like it's said in the lore, that she doesn't get the nuances of socializing, I guess, and people can be just nice because of being nice without any reason, and she might not get it, and so she hates that kind of fakeness, I guess. Maybe. To be honest, I have nothing new to add from what I said before. It just feels like, well, she's not a lone wolf because she has a wolf companion, right? But she's lonely but doesn't want to admit it. It feels like that somehow. And like I said before, it's like she tries to keep everyone from arm's length because she's prone to hurt other people's feelings, and she's confused about the whole kind of socializing nuances of people, sarcasm maybe, and stuff like that. She doesn't get it too much, and doesn't understand it well, and so I don't know. And maybe she feels it's lying or faking or something along the lines. And so she's like, in that case, fine, I will do my own thing. I will do my job. I don't really care why you're here. Why am I doing this? I just have my job and I will do it. It feels like that. She's trying not to care while also actually caring, you know. I didn't get much anything else out of this. The song itself, on the other hand, it's fine. It's fine, but I think it's more on the bottom tier of all the theme songs so far. Like, it has quite cool. It is vibey, but I guess it's like up to personal preference. I can't really look at it objectively, but I feel like it's just not my vibe, I guess. I like the funky way that the lyrics are sung, I guess. They add a lot to the vibe as well. Like, I think for a person who likes this kind of vibey music, funky music, I think they will like this song as well, because for what it is, I think it works well. But overall, as a Guilty Gear song theme, it lacks in that sense. There's so much more interesting, powerful, hype, and just cool themes in this game, and this one just is kinda there. Well, now that we understand her as a character more, let's see how it transitions into her gameplay. So now let's go over her kit. 5p, far slash, 5 heavy slash, 5k. 6p, close slash, 6 heavy slash, 6k, which is the same as 5k. 2p, 2 slash, 2 heavy slash, 2k. 2D. By the way, the 2D is amazing. It has speed and it has an insane range. So her movement abilities is a dash, which is insane. Look at the speed of it. And the distance as well. Damn. Playing footsies with her is probably super fun. Jumping P, jumping slash, jumping heavy slash, jumping K, jumping D. Her grab is this. And I'm jealous of Kai.
Oh, hell yeah!
For her specials, we have this kind of kick, then a ranged flying dash, I don't know what to call it. Then we have a DP, and lastly this. So only 4 specials, less than most other characters. Actually, in the beginning I forgot to talk about her gimmick, which is connected to her tension gauge. When she's at 50% of tension gauge, she gains more damage and more defense, and at 100% she gets even more. So right now she would do more damage than she did before, like around 5% more damage, I think, if I'm correct. At 100%, as you can see, she even glows, showcasing that she is at full tension, and she deals more damage and has a lot more defense as well, rivaling actually Potemkin, if I'm correct. In this stage, she has the best damage potential. And lastly, we're on to some overdrives, which is one of my favorite parts, because look at this. Big damage, big visuals. I love all overdrives. I enjoy them all. The other overdrive is pretty fun as well. I like it visually, and it's one of the only abilities that implements the dog she has. Like, I think it's like the second and third ability from all of her kit that actually does it. Like, look at this. So cool. Okay, now that we have gone over her kit, it's time for me to do some practicing, because I don't understand this character right now at all. I know she kicks, I know she's rushed down, but that's the only thing I understand. I don't know what goes into what, so I guess it's time for me to do my research. To conclude, we have looked at her kit, her theme, her story, and we played a bit of her. And so now it's time to come to a good conclusion. Character design is meh for me. First of all, she has a cool dog. That's pretty cool. I like the special effects of the tail, or the essence of the dog. I don't know what it is exactly, but like, that's pretty cool. But the fact that the dog is barely implemented into the gameplay, kinda, I don't know, what's the point of it then? But it looks cool though. Giovanna herself, her costume is meh. It's very boring. I like the shoes. The shoes are good drip, but otherwise, eh. With the color variations, her, I guess, full tension, I guess, buff thing is pretty cool as well. Her eyes are glowing and her skin turns into a different color, and so that's pretty cool visual indication. And I think something comes on her forehead as well. I'm not sure if it is before that as well, or only if she is in full tension. I don't remember, but if it is while in full tension, I appreciate the small details. Some personal gripes for me as well. I don't like her posture, like the, as you can see, the passive stance. I don't know, it feels awkward. Like I guess she's going for an animalistic vibe. I kind of like that kind of a dog on a hunt, or like a tiger ready to pounce on you. But I don't know, I don't visually like it. Her gameplay otherwise is quite fun. It is just pure rush down spamming fun. And I can appreciate that part, because I enjoy that kind of gameplay. I actually often found myself just spamming with her than doing anything else, because that seemed to not only work, but something you would actually do with her, because she doesn't have any distinctive tools, you know, that something that differentiates drastically one thing from another. Most of her things are kicks. Her slashes are kicks. Her heavy slashes are kicks. Everything is a different kind of kick. If someone enjoys a kicking character, then I think they will enjoy Giovanna as well. I guess it seems that I got used to all the different things that other characters can do, and I get tired visually from her kicks and stuff. Like, for example, Sin, who has a flagpole, he uses in different ways. To, I get thrust, he spins it around in different ways. And I like that variety of how it feels to use them. But oftentimes, I didn't even notice what I did with Giovanna. I just pressed buttons and I was like, okay, that's a kick that is kind of like this, and this is a kick that is kind of like that. Nevertheless, she is super fun, but I gotta admit, the novelty of it was enjoyable, but after the first 3 games, when you had that fun, you kind of just got tired of her. Like, you did stuff, and you didn't really want to do more of that stuff. Additionally, I find her to be very strong. First of all her recovery and plus frames on block, on hit, wow. After playing Sin, this feels overpowered. And I'm not gonna even mention the dash. The dash is insane. Like, this is the most satisfying movement dash that I have ever experienced in this game so far. It feels so satisfying to use. I love it. I genuinely love it. I just imagined Sid having it and I was like, oh my god. Oh, sorry, I forgot to mention one thing about the kicking part, is that one part that is really fun to kick is juggling people with kicks in the air. That is super satisfying to do. Love that shit. Her overdrives are fine in terms of damage and use. It's just, and they're cool. It's just compared to others, I feel like it lacks that flair, that oomph that others have. Like for example, Nagoriyuki, come on, that stuff is amazing. And so after coming from Nagoriyuki to Giovanna, and those overdrives, I felt lackluster, I guess. It feels like a whole biking incident again. The character is cool, has a lot of fun stuff, and is fun for me. But something is missing, you know. I don't know what it is, and I can put my finger on it, but it's like, I love this character, but I hate it. You know, it's a weird thing that I also had with biking. As it stands right now, I don't feel like Giovanna is gonna be a character who I would like to pick up. But just in case, at some point when I will be getting to the end of the character bingo, then I will try the characters that I felt mixed about and try them out again and see how I feel about them. But otherwise, if you want to see me who I finally picked, then please subscribe and turn the notification bell on so you can stay updated on all the episodes of Character Bingo. By now we have actually left 11 out of 23, so we have hit over the halfway mark, which is exciting. This means soon I will have to choose a main and grind the living hell out of this game. Like I'm not already doing it, but whatever. Either way, I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye. Thank you for watching and I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next one.